stop scrolling. What I'm about to share will completely change the way you understand attraction. And not just attraction to women, but how people respond to you, how energy flows around you, and how life opens doors you didn't even know existed. Most men waste their time trying to impress. They flaunt money, chase attention, or rely on charm. But the truth is far deeper and more powerful than any superficial tactic. I'm going to reveal 4 behaviors older men use effortlessly to become magnetic, irresistible, and unforgettable. These aren't tricks, lines, or quick fixes. These are subtle ways of being that shift your energy, your presence, and your impact on everyone around you. Apply these behaviors, and you'll notice a difference immediately. Women, colleagues, friends, they will all respond to you differently. By the end of this, you'll understand why some men command a room effortlessly, while others remain invisible, no matter how hard they try. This is the moment that changes how you see attraction forever. There's a truth about attraction that most people overlook. It's not about money, looks, or charm. It's about presence. Presence is the silent language of power. It doesn't shout, it doesn't demand attention, yet it commands it in a way that is impossible to ignore. Think back to times when you walked into a room and felt someone's energy before they even spoke. Maybe it was a man who didn't say much, yet the atmosphere around him seemed charged. People noticed him. Women noticed him. That was presence. Presence comes from knowing yourself deeply, understanding your value, and moving through life with calm certainty. It separates men who are forgettable from men who leave lasting impressions. True confidence is not loud, flashy, or aggressive. It's quiet, steady, and calm, like the surface of a lake reflecting everything around it without being disturbed. Presence is not just about posture. Yes, standing tall with shoulders back and chest open matters, but it's also in your movement, your voice, and the energy you project. Older men who master presence do not rush, fidget, or overcompensate. They move deliberately, speak with intention, and carry an energy that signals stability. When you cultivate presence, people subconsciously mirror it. They listen differently, see differently, and feel differently around you. Presence is the root of true attraction. It creates respect, trust, and natural magnetism. The best part? Presence is learnable. It begins with self-awareness, asking yourself who you are when no one is watching, and whether your energy reflects your values and self-worth. Every gesture, glance, and movement communicates something. Mastering this energy transforms how the world responds to you, and that more than looks, charm, or money is what makes a man unforgettable. One of the most magnetic qualities older men possess is calmness. Life is unpredictable, and chaos surrounds us constantly. Most people react impulsively, panic, or overreact. But the man who remains calm, grounded, and deliberate immediately stands apart. Calmness communicates mastery and reliability. It signals that no matter what happens, you are in control, not through force or aggression, but through quiet, steady confidence. This energy makes others feel safe, reassured, and instinctively drawn to you. Women and peers alike notice it immediately. Being calm doesn't mean being passive or indifferent. It doesn't mean avoiding challenges or suppressing emotions. Instead, it's about choosing your responses, acting with intention, and not letting external circumstances dictate your energy. The calm man responds rather than reacts. He pauses, breathes, and acts deliberately, even in difficult situations. Even small gestures, steady eye contact, measured tone of voice, relaxed movements communicate confidence and composure. This energy contrasts sharply with the chaos and anxiety most people carry, making calmness inherently magnetic. Developing calm authority requires self-awareness, discipline, and emotional intelligence. You must understand your triggers, observe your reactions, and practice controlling your impulses. Over time, this skill becomes second nature. The result? People trust you, respect you, and feel drawn to your presence. Calmness is a form of invisible power. It signals mastery, emotional stability, and competence. It is not taught in books, nor can it be faked. It is lived, embodied and undeniable. When you cultivate calm authority, your presence becomes magnetic, your decisions gain weight, and the world begins to respond to you differently. Magnetic men know how to set clear boundaries, and they do it effortlessly, without aggression or force. Boundaries are not about controlling others, they are about protecting your energy, time, and values. When you know what you will accept and what you won't, people instinctively respect you. Clear boundaries communicate self-respect, and respect naturally draws others toward you. Older men who master this skill move through life intentionally. They say no when something doesn't align with their priorities, and yes only when it does. Boundaries also enhance confidence. When you value yourself, others mirror that value. People feel safe around you because they understand your limits and your consistency. Women, colleagues, and friends are instinctively drawn to someone who has control over their time and energy because it signals stability and emotional maturity. Setting boundaries requires clarity and discipline. It's not always easy. Some may test you, some may push, but the man who enforces them calmly and consistently earns respect and admiration without ever having to demand it. In essence, boundaries are a silent form of authority. They demonstrate that you are grounded, intentional, and in command of your life. And this type of authority is magnetic because it signals independence, emotional intelligence, and confidence without needing to assert dominance. Magnetic men live with clarity of purpose. They know who they are, where they're going, and they refuse to waste energy on anything that doesn't align with their vision. Purpose gives confidence weight, and it communicates stability, reliability, and direction, qualities that are deeply attractive. Men with purpose are not distracted by gossip, fleeting trends, or superficial validation. Every action, decision, and interaction is aligned with their goals. Their energy is focused, disciplined, and consistent. This alignment projects authority without the need for words or displays. People instinctively sense that they are dealing with someone intentional, someone who values time and prioritizes what truly matters. Living purposefully requires self-reflection and discipline. It begins with asking hard questions. Who am I? What do I truly value? What am I willing to pursue relentlessly without compromise? Once you gain clarity, every decision should reinforce your vision. This includes choosing how you spend your time, the people you associate with, and the opportunities you pursue. Purpose also communicates resilience. A man with direction doesn't collapse in the face of setbacks, criticism, or failure. He treats challenges as opportunities to grow, refine his focus, and strengthen his resolve. This unwavering drive is magnetic because it signals competence, self-mastery, and inner strength. Purposeful men inspire curiosity and admiration without needing to boast or perform. Their energy elevates those around them, creating a ripple effect that amplifies their influence. Women and men alike are drawn to someone who moves through life with intentionality, clarity, and focus. In essence, a purpose-driven lifestyle is the invisible force behind enduring attraction. It transforms a man from being reactive and ordinary into someone who is magnetic, respected, and unforgettable. People are naturally drawn to energy that is disciplined, focused, and aligned with a higher vision because it signals strength, maturity, and stability. Magnetic men do not rely on validation or approval from others. They cultivate detached confidence, meaning they are secure in their worth and self-contained. This is the opposite of neediness, which signals insecurity and repels attraction. Detached confidence communicates emotional independence. People are drawn to someone who is confident yet relaxed, someone who doesn't overinvest in outcomes or cling to approval. This doesn't mean coldness or arrogance. It means showing strength by remaining grounded, calm, and in control, regardless of external circumstances. Developing detached confidence requires self-awareness and emotional maturity. It means understanding your value, trusting yourself, and not letting external factors dictate your happiness or decisions. When mastered, this quality allows a man to interact effortlessly, exuding calm authority while remaining approachable and compelling. Non-neediness also signals authenticity. People sense when a man is complete in himself. He does not perform, manipulate, or overcompensate for his insecurities. Instead, he carries an energy that is naturally magnetic, attracting respect, admiration, and interest without ever chasing it. In short, detached confidence is a silent form of magnetism. It communicates security, stability, and inner strength, making others instinctively drawn to your presence. One of the most overlooked traits of magnetic men is genuine listening. True listening goes beyond hearing words. It's about absorbing meaning, understanding emotions, and noticing subtle cues that most people miss. When a man listens deeply, he makes others feel seen, valued, and understood. This creates a powerful, instinctual connection that goes far beyond superficial charm or appearance. Women, colleagues, and friends all respond to this energy because it signals empathy, emotional intelligence, and authenticity. Genuine listening is active and intentional. It requires slowing down, focusing completely, and resisting the urge to interrupt or redirect the conversation toward yourself. It involves observing tone, body language, and the unspoken messages behind words. The men who master this skill create an invisible magnetism. They make others feel important without trying, and that attention becomes more compelling than any joke, story, or gesture. Listening is not a sign of weakness. It is a demonstration of strength, presence, and self-mastery. By cultivating the art of listening, you transform every interaction into a meaningful connection. People will naturally gravitate toward you, trust you, and remember you. In fact, listening well is one of the most enduring ways to build attraction and influence without ever having to speak louder than necessary. Attraction is not about tricks, flashy displays, or trying to impress. It is about energy, alignment, and presence. When a man moves through the world grounded in his worth, confident in his purpose, calm in his authority, and attentive in his interactions, he becomes naturally magnetic. The four behaviors we've explored, emotional control, clear boundaries, purpose-driven living, and detached confidence, are not gimmicks. They are ways of being that cultivate authentic power and influence. When you practice them consistently, people will notice. Women, friends, colleagues, they will respond to your energy instinctively. Listening deeply adds another layer of magnetism. By making others feel seen, heard, and valued, you build trust, respect, and connection. This kind of attraction is lasting and undeniable because it's rooted in who you are, not what you show. The challenge is simple. Start embodying presence today. Stand taller, move deliberately, speak with intention, and align your life with your values and purpose. Observe yourself, cultivate calmness, enforce boundaries, and practice detached confidence. Every interaction, every gesture, every choice communicates your energy. When you commit to this, you won't chase attraction. It will naturally come to you. People will be drawn to your stability, your authority, and your authenticity. Opportunities will open, relationships will deepen, and above all, you will feel the power of being fully yourself. Remember, attraction is energy, presence is power, purpose is influence. Live deliberately, act intentionally, and the world will respond to the man you become.